Turns out that Kamala Harris is positioning herself as the pro-crypto candidate in this presidential race. And yes, Donald Trump has also been very friendly to crypto.
Hey, don't scroll away. Come back. Because before the video continues, we just want to urge you to lend your support to TYT. You power our honest reporting. You do it at tyt.com/team, and we love you for it.
But during a recent interview with Jake Tapper, Mark Cuban said something real fascinating about Kamala Harris and her take on cryptocurrency.
One of the things that really resonates with young men, and I have a 15-year-old son, is crypto. And she talked specifically about encouraging blockchain innovation and that was important to her and that she was going to be supportive of it. That's really important to young men. And I think as that message starts to get out more and more, it'll start to resonate with young men even more.
So Mark Cuban is framing that as a way in which Kamala Harris can increase her support among young men. But I do think that this is also an effort to appeal to the business community and also the moneyed interests who want to keep cryptocurrency deregulated and they want other goodies in exchange for donations to campaigns. And so David Sirota had an interesting take on this. He quote tweeted a Semafor piece about this issue and says, "Everyone in the entire country is 1 or 2 medical emergencies away from bankruptcy, and yet the big economic focus in American politics is on helping," squints at screen, "crypto investors?" And so I looked into the Semafor reporting, and it does appear that Harris is trying to appeal to cryptocurrency or advocates of cryptocurrency. They write that the Harris campaign advisors have solicited feedback from crypto executives as well as Hill Democrats seeking to steer the vice president away from the Biden administration's crackdown on a resurgent sector that's lavishing cash on the 2024 election. Harris debuted her newly crypto-coded message in remarks to Wall Street donors this past weekend. And finally, pro-crypto Democrats have even enlisted a celebrity Harris backer to marshal support for any cryptocurrency bill that would create industry-backed regulatory standards. Billionaire investor Mark Cuban.
Yeah, okay, I just gotta say, come on. She's not backing crypto because that's an effort to get 15-year-olds to vote for her, which they can't. Okay, all right, I'll take it at face value that he didn't mean his son, but the younger males in general. I get it, right? That's not why she's backing crypto. That's not why Trump is backing crypto. They're backing him because crypto is the new AIPAC. They're spending $1 gajillion on all these races. And especially for corporate Democrats like Kamala Harris, and yes, my jury's in, she's a corporate Democrat. So we are gonna hold her accountable. We gotta get past the fascists and hold the establishment accountable.
That's it.
So, but in this regard, the corporate Democrats love crypto even more because it takes out progressives in the primaries. So the crypto guys as well as AIPAC are the two forces that have been spending heavily against progressives in Democratic primaries. So establishment Democrats like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are like, yes, crypto. I mean, I'm trying to get young male voters who are real giant investors because they have so much disposable income in this country.
Keep in mind though, that's different than Donald Trump's scheme because he's starting his own crypto business because let's remember, it's gonna be a lot harder to take money directly away from racists after November 5th. Folks, please, Donald Trump's defense attorneys are not gonna pay for themselves. He's gonna need you to buy his softcore gay porn NFT cards and invest in his crypto stash because he's running out of income soon.
So that's such a perfect example because Trump is personally corrupt. So he's like, just getting campaign contributions and winning elections is not enough. I want to be bribed.
Yes.
I want the actual money, right? So whereas Kamala Harris, like most standard corporate politician, is systemically corrupt. So as almost all of them are. So they take corporate cash and then they serve corporate cash. So she's not like, how will she make money? She'll write books, she'll do the standard things, give speeches after she retires from the Oval Office, etc. That's the standard way of doing systemic corruption. Trump is like, yeah, I'll do that too, but give me the money and give it to me now. Because he's not subtle, he's a blunt instrument. And if you're wondering which one is worse, well, if you're both, it's obviously worse than if you're just one. And so there you have it.
All right.
One doesn't want to put women in jail for abortions.
And then there's that.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, that's because of our members. They make us independent, they make us strong, and they make us honest. Become a member today by hitting the join button below.